opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Miami Marlins. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Colorado Rockies were not in the postseason last year, but they've made some key additions, and they're among the league favorites now. There's a real hunger around this team, Chris, and with the fan base, they really think they've got a shot to make some noise this year.
They do, Boog, and I don't think that's unrealistic. They made some nice moves in the offseason, tried to build up their roster, and now they look primed for a big year. Of course, that's not a guarantee of success. We've seen teams go on big spending sprees in the offseason in the past and just not back it up once the games start, but they look like a real contender to me.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starter, Max Meyer. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ready to go now, Maximo Acosta digging in for the Rockies. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one ripped. And foul ball. Lone Depot Park just underway here. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
Gets him to chase after that one. Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Hunter Barco. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Xavier Edwards, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And that is out of play. This one in the air, center field. Doyle settles under it, and there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Got him. 2 out.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Kyle Stowers stands in now and watches strike one.
That's outside.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Right through there, got him. 3rd out. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Miami, and now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Number 4. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That one fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted to see. The top prospect in baseball comes to the plate for his major league debut. Max Carr. No score here in the 2nd. Swings through that one. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now for the Marlins, Connor Norton. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Takes it in for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
That one at triple digits. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. His first homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the 2nd. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to been fouled. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Next to hit, Heriberto Hernandez. Hernandez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they still got both their challenges. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Goodman will handle the catching duties in this one, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. Got him swinging for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Yep, that ball went out.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He's now struck out 8 in a row.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
McCarthy in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 9 straight strikeouts. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez.
Ball. That's inside.
Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball. Zips it to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That was pretty nasty.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Maximo Acosta.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
That's out to center field. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, Steve.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The Rockies down by a run here on opening day. On the ground right side. And foul ball. The 1-2. And down on strikes. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. Bottom 4, and now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's got a chance. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. And they add on. It's 2-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
This one in the air. Under it. One down. Connor Norton, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. That's to third. Whips it to first. Now 2 out. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Marlins add another with the solo shot. It's now a 2-0 ball game. New inning getting started. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, number 4.
All these Rockies, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
One
of the best ways to attack good off-speed stuff is to try and go the other way with it. Let it get deep, let the ball travel. But I haven't seen that adjustment made so far. So we'll see if they can make it with the at-bats they have left.
The Rockies still looking for their first hit in this one. Inside, almost got him. Hacks and missed. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited. It was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Here's a big power threat. Max Carr. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down, nobody on. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 0-2 now. Stays alive. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one ripped left field, and that's going to bang against the wall. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And that is the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second, just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Hey! Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Struck him out without a swing. Strikeout number 8.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. It's the Marlins 2 and the Rockies 0. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far.
We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. We the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call a Uber. I know that LA weather got you confused, but when you walk in my house, pick your shoes up. I let my hang, I let my chain swing. I'm on a 101, my whip doing the same thing. I need a 101 on how I'm supposed to maintain. I need a lane change. Wait, it's all good.
And here is Hunter Goodman.
The catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Foul ball there.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive. And that one ripped to left. He makes the grab. One up, one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Acosta throws to first in time.
Up next for the Marlins.
2 down, base is empty. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. Out towards right center field. Carr should have this one. And the inning is over. Miami down in order, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here in Miami, top of inning number 7, Maximo Acosta digging in for the Rockies. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits. You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hit.
That one drilled left field. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
On the ground, right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. That's ripped to right down the line. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Number 11 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A 3-run shot, and the Rockies jump in front. It's 3-2. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Max Meyer won't go any further. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Calvin
Marlins,
Fauché gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Digging in, Max Carr. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he... His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at-bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
That one misses. Ball 1.
The skipper calls down to the bullpen. He's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2-1 now. Fastball for a strike at 95. Pitches in the dirt, and now 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Kazuma Oka. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies. Number 24.
Ball. Hey.
And a swing and a miss there. In the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 5-2. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summer.
The left fielder, Kyle.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carr drifts towards it, and there's 1 down.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
The Rockies leading by 3. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
3.
Got him. 2 away.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Sanoa in the box again. Takes a strike. Right through there for a strike. Struck him out looking. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail at 5-2. Lake Bacher on the pitch here. Pretty
game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
hit on the ground to short. Lopez. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Maximo Acosta.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. John King, left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Gibson warming up as well. This one in the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter. He's 1 for 3, picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one lifted to left. Stowers under this one. And that is that. Rockies are down quietly. They're still out in front 5-2. Back here in Lone Depot Park. Ready for the bottom of the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. That one fouled off. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Moniak moving under it, and that's the inning. And the Marlins down quietly, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back here in Miami, we go to night. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Greg Allen.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
That's a ball.
Miami's bullpen with some action. Number 61 appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Foul ball. Two. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
All over that one right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely. Generated some good bat speed.
0 for 3 so far in his debut.
Yeah, great time to get that batting average off the runway here.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Allen gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And now 2 aboard. Number 4 with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
The 0-1. No question about this one. It's out of here. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 8-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to been foul.
Cade Gibson takes over on the mound. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And the batter now, Max Carr. Fair ball. And the hits just keep on coming. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second. Liner, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here's the base. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies. Daniel Susek. Runners at the corners for him with nobody out. Out towards right center field. Hernandez on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter,
Sal Stewart digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 1 so far. And that one wrapped foul. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And there are 2 down.
the batter number 2, second baseman, Maximo Acosta.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two on, 2 outs. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter. He's a guy who does it all. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run homer. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move.
The left-hander on now, John King, ready to make his season debut. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. But it's a huge 8-run inning for them as they open up. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
Nope.
And that's through there for a strike. And a count 1-2. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
In the air, right field. Caught! And he made a great effort on that one.
No, just an excellent job to track that one down. That was a tough play, and he tried to stay on his feet, not wanting to dive and maybe have it go by him, but the lunge at the end kind of sent him barrel rolling. Great effort, though, and a nice job to hang on to the ball throughout the catch.
Marcy now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
In the air to left center. Allen turns to the right on the move. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies collect their first win of the season.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
And the final 13-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Pull up on, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, same up, put some. In the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. At school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mama and cuz used to go there. Can't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the project houses. Then they got flipped with the rent on thousands. Move the folks out there 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on island. Over there used to be the West Side Club. Every night packed with the West Side Cubs. West Side players and the West Side thugs. Showing West Side love to the West Side Blues. The gas tank in my Chevy down on East, so I stopped by the stove on Mallet Creek. If you want something out of here, it's on me. When to pay the cashier, put this on 3. This small town in the big city called Met County. Everybody know each other, even on
Todo esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer. Si corono todo vamos a cobrar. Estuve abajo, me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos, aquí los platos dan pa' 2. Si la prendo molotov, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente sonriendo, pero sé que están odiando, ando loco. Todos los míos on go. Todos los míos on go. Me ven de frente y dan la mano, pero sé que están odiando, ando loco. Todo esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve Yo he apostado tanto a mí, tengo un problema, Otani. Yo no me viro ni me doblo, origami. Mi cuello está chili, Pablo Chile, paloma mami. Triste ver a alguien que puso a comer, puesto pa' mí. Pero estoy tranquilo con las 2 cerezas. Todos aportan, si quieren comer, pues tráete algo a la mesa. Gasto dinero y no mi tiempo, que eso no regresa. Disney backstage, creo que vi a Mickey ponerse la cabeza. Subway, estoy con mi top boy en London, Elian y esa. Subway, tengo la salsa como una milanesa. Ponche, tengo los ponches, Tyson con la derecha. Shoje, yo me siento Tani con todos estos ponches. Todo lo tuve que sudar, yeah. Nunca tuve tiempo pa' dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano, todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer.
What a feeling, getting that money.
Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Low Depot Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Miami Marlins.
On a long dark road. 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 Found my way back home, but I'm all alone on a long dark road. On a long dark road. On a long dark road.
With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
I've been in the gym every day.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Feeling like I can't lose.
And get start for Miami, Sandy Alcantara. What should we keep an eye on here?
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Coming up on the first pitch,
Leading off the
here's
afternoon
Colorado's
for Colorado,
DH.
the designated hitter, number 4, Tommy Sacco Jr.
And we're off and rolling in Miami.
First pitch, 14.
The 0-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Oh, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
That one the other way, and foul ball. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Two down, nobody on. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, the second baseman,
Maximo Acosta digging in for the Rockies. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Foul ball. Doyle, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Today's starter for Colorado, Ryan Wu. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
This one in the air, center field. Doyle under it. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged over to start the season and get into a slump.
Jacob Marcy in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Marlins have the lead. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Sweet looking swing on that one. Drove it with some authority to one off the wall, and just did a great job of hitting it out front, but he still looked to use the big part of the field and didn't pull off of it.
There's a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Acosta settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. That's in there. 0-1. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Struck him out looking. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Back here in Miami, top of the second, Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Moniak launched a homer in his most recent game. And now the 0-1.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the... I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Hunter Goodman now at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Out towards right center field. Carr has a beat on it. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Owen Casey, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Line drive and a base hit and a man aboard. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Way out front for strike 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Edwards batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. In the air, left field. Moniak on the move, and that's the 3rd out. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now a 2-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, top half of the 3rd inning, Kazuma Okamoto digging in for the Rockies.
All these Rockies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here. Look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Now it's the DH. Struck out swinging his first time. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Chopper to second. Edwards whips it to first, and that is that. Welcome back. And Singy, it's been more of a grind out there compared to his last outing.
Indeed, Boog, and he's definitely not as dominant, but there's a lot of game left.
This one in the air. Okamoto. And there's one down. Now at the plate, Jacob Marcy. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And the 0-2. Into center. And that'll get down for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Got him looking for the K. That K is his third of the game.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
That is the inning. Marlins leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Number 11. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. That one felt good, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The 0-1. In the air, left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Maximo Acosta. Hard hit left side. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next to Colorado, the left winger, number 23, Mickey Mania.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Fair ball. And the stop sign goes up at third on the potential tying run.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that.
There's a line drive to left field. He's got it. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. We're midway in the fourth. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Liam Hicks.
34, Liam.
Swings through that one for strike one. Well struck deep. Field way back and out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Carr takes it in for the out. 1 down. Owen Casey, the next up for the Marlins. This one in the air, center field. Doyle in and to his right. 2 down. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Strike one. Ball one.
And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. Marlins had another with a solo shot, and this is now a. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. And there's a foul ball.
All these Rockies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Just 3 pitches for the punch out right there. Very efficient, I'll say, and started him out with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. And at that point as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something soft, but you also have to be able to hit the fastball. And if you are looking for something hard, it can be pretty tough to catch up to because you don't have a chance to time it. So he threw it right by him there and sent him packing. I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that one almost got him. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side of the 5th. It's the Marlins 3 and the Rockies 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fifth.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brian Wu done for the day, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jack Kahanowitz.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Kahanowitz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swings through it for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. High chopper to third. Zips it to first. Got him.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Hernandez in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Right down to shoot. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. 1 left for Miami, but they still lead it 3-1. Here at Lone Depot Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Number 4 getting ready to hit.
Hitter, Tommy Sacco Jr.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
1 away.
Up next for Colorado.
And the batter now, Brenton Doyle. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Out front, rip foul. 0-1 down. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Man at second. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Runner around third. He'll score and then tie it. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit. There's a swing and a drive. Gone! A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, And the Rockies jump in front. It's 4-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his...
Oh, this... ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues.
New pitcher for the Marlins, number 61. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Miami's bullpen with some action. John King, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Gibson getting cranked up as well. Four runs already in the frame, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Struck him out swinging. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rockies 5 and the Marlins 3. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Back here in Miami. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez.
Oh.
The Rockies up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Kahanowitz in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. On the ground to the left. Slings to first in time.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Oh.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Sets him down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Miami down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Top of inning number 7. Kazuma Okamoto digging in for the Rockies.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Stays alive. The 0-2. Tap dances out of the way of that one. He goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Fought off foul. Out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit. And a man aboard.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard. Enough back up the middle for a knock.
Nice grab. The feed for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rockies 5 and the Marlins 3. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja. That one in triple digits.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Nope, that's low.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. On the ground, Acosta throws to first in time.
Up next for the
Kyle
Marlins,
Stowers, the next up for the Marlins.
Stowers.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're still down 5-3. Back here in Miami, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-3.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies, Greg Allen.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
That one ripped. And it goes just foul. That one hammered, but pulled foul. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. They go back to back, and they add to their lead. It's 7-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, John King.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way
this one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And it gets by him. And he's into second with nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Stepping in, Mickey Moniak. And he goes airborne to make the catch.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
Base hit. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Tags the runner for one. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. But 2 round trippers back here in Miami, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Jacob Marcy getting ready to hit in there for a strike at 100 miles an hour. 0-1. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. That one is gone. A solo shot. His second of the year, and they close the gap. It's 7-4.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Digging in, Heriberto Hernandez.
Nope, ball one.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1. In the air, right field, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 34.
And now here is Liam Hicks, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Marlins get one back thanks to this solo homer. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Major League Baseball is on. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Cade Gibson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to back into the game.
High fly ball down the left field line. Carrying well. And it is gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Ripped to third and caught. One pitch and one out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that the glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. You'll one. Ripped, but it curls foul. Gibson, 28 years old, and he was a 10th round pick in 2022. That one drilled left field. That ball's carrying. Out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add to the lead. It's 9-4.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now it's going to be number 4. That's back there. See you later. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-4.
Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs.
The pitcher on here. Blake Bacher.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the...
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. They've hit another. That's his third home run of the game. And they boost their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Allen in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, 2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, are you in a broadcast booth?
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is off the wall.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
One gone, runner at first. Maximo Acosta digs in now, and he can't make the play. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run blast. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning. And they add on. It's 13-4.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. And
Max Carr will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. And it stays fair. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy. Foul ball there.
The big 6 spot already on the board this inning here at the top of the ninth. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And now here's the Marlins DH, Owen Casey. That one at triple digits. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Allen takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Hello.
0-1. That clips the corner.
Oh.
Got him looking. And the Marlins with just 1 out left.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
They're down to their final strike.
No,
that turns out
that's
to be
ball.
a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a
Ground ball up the middle, makes a sliding stop, and what a play! Ball game.
offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
13-4 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
What a life.
It's true that they underestimate you.
My life is real.
So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest.
Wavy hair, mystique. Up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street. Scoop me in the MPV. I'm holding big. Soloist, vocalist, maestro. This fish grease. Recipes, Polo. He see us, I was just with G. Just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas. Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangsta. Who is that? They gon' say nah. Look at us now. De La Mare, Ghost and Rick. Big up Big L, Prodigy, True Goy, they live. Martyrs, if you will. A legend has a cartel. I'm on jets with giants. I'm Bill Parcell. PTSD, project trauma still dwells. Happiness gotta be in you. Money can't help. So salute.